Previously on Natural Dreams Revelation. I'm starting to miss it in my life. Not just as Jonah's dad. You mean you and him romantically. We did everything, and I mean everything we could. No! I'm sorry for all this. Doing this to you. It was the only way to ensure that you stayed quiet and not revealed to your mom. Well, not her. After all said and done, I still love you now. And as Janet turned and walked away, but Joseph grabbed her right arm, which caused her to turn, and Sam awoke, having heard everything she said. It's no wonder to why your wife's been missing in action. Well, I'm the reason. You sick son of a bitch! What have you done with my wife? I haven't done anything to her yet. And as Stefan turned and head out, just as Thomas began to land and tackle Stefan to the ground, just as Maria and Justin came in and saw and is horrified by it. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Stefan's room, Thomas rolled Stefan over and began punching him in his face, with Maria and Justin watching. Thomas! No! No! Please stop, dude! And as Justin went and tried to pull Thomas away, but Thomas pushed Justin back to the ground. Get off me! And as Justin fell to the ground, as well as Thomas, but he soon got up and went back to Stefan and grabbed him by the collar just as Maria saw. Thomas! And as Thomas looked at Maria, please, I am begging you, don't do this. He's not worth all this drama. And as Thomas looked for a moment before he started punching Stefan again. No! And as Justin got back up. Meanwhile, in Joseph's room, Janet's surprised by Joseph being awake. You look like you've seen a ghost. Or is it tongue-tied? I wonder which could it be. How is it that, about that. It seems our run together has come to an unexpected end. Oh, don't look so daft. I know exactly what you're playing at. I don't understand. Then allow me to help you fill in the blanks. You tried to kill me with a bit of help, of course. Meanwhile, in the waiting area near Jesse's room, Lauren came and saw Steve looking at his son's room and went to where he is. And Steve turned and saw Lauren. How are you? My son's been in a coma for months, and I'm not one step closer to finding out who did this. Don't give up hope just yet. Of course I'm not gonna give up hope, Lauren. One way or another, I'm gonna find the person who did this. What if I told you this person is more closer than you realize? How do you mean by that? The thing is, dude, I haven't exactly been honest with you, and it's time that changed. I know exactly who put my husband, aka your son, in that bed. Meanwhile, in Helen's room, Helen's finished getting dressed. Just as Gwen came in, and Helen saw. I just had my ultrasound with my new upcoming daughter. Your husband's allowing you this because he's your brother, and more importantly, you know the confidently. Yes, I'm fully aware of that. Speaking of my brother, he's talking with Matt and Vanessa, so why don't we get right down to why you're here? Because I have a doctor to assist in my pregnancy. Meanwhile, in Vanessa's office, Matt and CJ are talking. Dude, a lot surely happened here. Yeah, tell me about it. Why would Stefan choose to make a comeback after all this time being gone? Who knows? I'm just worried about my wife's brother going after Stefan after what he did to his sister. Can you blame him? Yeah, kinda get the point. Thing is, I told him I would do the same thing. It's just, you think him being a calling all, he may take deadly action. Well, I kinda consider that as well. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Nate's apartment in the living room, Nate sitting on the couch waiting till Mary came out from the back to where he is. And he saw and got up just as Mary came to where Nate is. He's sleeping like an angel. I hope Mildred didn't mind I stay a little bit longer, even though she's needed at the hospital for her son. I saw the news. How is he? I don't know, but I'm gonna be heading after here. But before I go, I need to talk to you. Okay. What's up? I've been thinking a lot about you and I. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Isabella and Vince are talking. It's been a long time. Yeah, it has. And I can't tell how much I missed you. Even though we broke up. Isabella, you know the reason to why that happened. Yes, and I get it clearly. You've been through hell when you were kidnapped. Yeah. Try having your memory taken away from you and having to solve a puzzle in order to get it back. I nearly lost 5 years of my life. And you, what about me? Did you enjoy being the carbon copy version of me, knowing damn well you were staying with the matter? Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Stefan's room, Thomas keeps punching Stefan over and over with Maria and Justin there. Thomas, please! You gotta stop this! And as Justin came and pulled Thomas off him, get your damn hands off me! Mate, you need to stop this now. Do you have any idea what this bastard's done? Dude, I get it. And as Maria came to where they are, the fact of the matter is, if you continue, you will be sent down to prison. Now, is it really worth losing Cassie? I don't even know where she is, but this son of a bitch does, and I'm gonna dig it out of him by all means. Look, I know you and I clearly don't see eye to eye. I'm glad you got that covered. Guys, I hate to break up whatever this is, but he's gone, and it's Maria and Thomas' turn, and saw no one there. Thomas, please don't. Fine. And as Thomas turned and faced Maria, I won't go after him, as long as he stay out of my way. Meanwhile, in the empty patient room, Stefan has his million ring on and it's glowing. I think it's time for the Shadow Realm to claim another victim. Meanwhile, in Joseph's room, Janet and Joseph are talking. I don't know what you're on about. Really, Janet? We're playing the naive game? I heard everything you said. Look, obviously the meds that been given, Cheese and his Joseph got his iPhone out and begin playing back what Janet said. I'm sorry for all this, doing this to you. It was the only way to ensure that she stayed quiet and not reveal to what your mom, well, not her. After all said and done, I still love you. And as he's stopping, I cannot believe you did that. Trust me, that's gonna be the least of your worries. Do you know the fact that my real mom was pregnant when she was kidnapped? More importantly, this what I got sounds like a confession to me. I second that. And as Teresa and Walt came in, and Janet turned and saw them and began to realize, you all were in on this? I cannot believe it. What's going on here? And as Mildred Billy Jordan came in, and they all saw it. The game's up, imposter. I know who you really are. Don't look at her. When Joseph told us something wasn't right, we devised a plan to uncover the real nature of what's going on. And as Andrew also came in. Exactly. And as they all turned and saw him, you put all the pieces together and tried to kill me instead of my son, Mildred. Or what I say, someone else. And as he came to where Mildred Billy Jordan is. So, if there's any compassion in you whatsoever, then you tell me, where is my wife? Meanwhile, in the waiting area near Jesse's room, Lauren and Steve are talking. I don't understand too why. Because I was nervous being interrogated, Lauren. You have nothing to worry. My wife and I know you're not the cause of this. Yet she still blames me for what I did. Let's not rehash that. Just tell me to who. Stefan. Stefan? As in Kyle's twin brother? Yeah. The same guy who shot Julian and is somewhere around this hospital, yeah. Which is why the whole hospital's on lockdown as we speak. So what you're telling me is, he's responsible for, he's not gonna get away with this. You're right, he's not. Cause I'm not gonna let that happen. Steve, please, don't tell your wife. You know we don't keep things from one another. She hasn't been able to do much since, I get that. But I'm afraid what she might do when she find out who it is. Meanwhile, in Helen's room, Helen and Gwen are talking. Clearly there's more to you than meets the eye. When it's let me stop you right there. I don't know what grudge, agenda, or whatever the hell you lot have when you're gonna realize that we're not the bad guys here. The person you should be concerned is Sean, who just married Isabella in just a few months when they barely know each other. says the person who dated CJ last year, while my sister forced me to do a run-up with her and Sean. And no, I can't explain the romance between CJ and I. It just happened. Okay, let me ask you this. How do you know about Vince and Damon? And there it is. I slip a piece of information and all of a sudden I'm suspicious in your eyes. All I wanna know is there's more to you in one way or another. I'm planning to find out. Meanwhile, in Vanessa's office, Matt and CJ are talking. Well, this is a person who used to fulfill the legacy and all in order to wreak havoc on people's lives. When he was with Emily, I heard he was a different person. Oh right, the whole Kyle, Emily, and Thomas triangle. I know what that's like firsthand. I mean, take my triangle. Me, Maria, and Kayla, who's happily married to Hunt and Sabrina. Now, on to you. What's going on? Do you have any advice on becoming a dad? Being a dad is a natural thing. We don't know what happened. It's about living each second to the fullest and not letting anything stop you. I admit, when I first met my daughter Maggie, she totally changed my world as I know it. And when Austin came around, you've gotten used to being a dad, right? Not to worry, mate. You'll do fine. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Nate's apartment in the living room, Mary and Nate are talking. You and I know. Look, it has taken me a long time to finally be able to trust you again as a mate, despite everything we went through. I meant what I said. I didn't mean to hurt you when I slept with Isabella. Yes, I get it. But I can see that you're fully evolved to this amazing man I see before me. You know, having Oscar and Jonah has made me realize I have to really grow up and be the best dad I can be. Nate, I was kind of hoping you figured this on the way where I'm going with this, but obviously I'm gonna have to spell this out. What is it? I want us to have a chance together again, romantically. You and I. Yeah. Look, Mary, I'm flattered to hear you say that. In fact, I've been waiting for a long time that we get another chance together. I love you as the mother of my child, but I'm afraid you and I are gonna happen due to the fact that I'm still involved with Maria. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Isabella and Vince are talking. Great. It seems you want to have a go at me. After all, Damon already let me have it. This isn't a joke, Isabella. I lost the love of my life. Do you have any idea how that feels? More than you know. Really? Name your experience then. When I lost my husband, you remember Andrew, yeah, the guy that ended our marriage. I remember quite well. Okay, maybe that was a little karma for what I did. Andrew's murder wasn't karma. Somebody, namely the Cullens, killed him. I wish there was a way to make this all go away for you. I have an idea. Why don't you build a time machine, or better yet, call Shoddy and have him send us back to 2006 or 1999 before any of this. You know the consequences of that. Yes, I know. Truthfully, I don't know what I'm gonna do but try to get Gwen back into my life. Maybe I can help you with that. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Stefan's room, Maria, Justin, and Thomas are talking. Look, I'm sorry I lost my cool. You nearly killed the guy. You know who we are, Maria. We don't let anyone jeopardize our family, yes. But if that's you talking or the Cullen voice talking, Maria, it's who we are. Look, I need to take a walk. And as Maria went and head out, I'll go with you. And as just in case Maria is. No. And as Maria turned and faced Justin, I need to be alone, if you don't mind. Excuse me. And as Maria turned and went and left the room. And as Justin came out to where Thomas is, you think she's going after Stefan? I wouldn't put it past her, which is why I'm gonna follow her. And as Justin went and left the room, just as Thomas got his iPhone out and pulled up Cassie's number, just as the door slammed, causing Thomas to look up and saw Stefan with the Maybelline ring on glowing. And as Thomas put his iPhone up, well, look who's back, ready for more. Yeah, I am back. Have you noticed I didn't fight you back then when you attacked me? Yeah. Time for you to go. Really? Then bring it. And as Thomas came to a step in S, with the ring flashed, knocking Thomas to the ground. Meanwhile, in Joseph's room, Janet, Joseph, Teresa, Watt, Mildred, Billy, Jordan, and Andrew are talking. Me? You are losing the plot, really? That's your comeback? Andrew, your wife's standing right here before you, only you're not my mom. You see, I knew somebody was listening on my conversation with my mates. Look, what happened to your father was unfortunate. Only my dad was in the target. Yeah, you wanted me out of the way so you can continue your little plan. Only now it's not gonna happen. Oh, I get it. Do you really? Yeah, I do. So this was planned in motion. You like carefully will me to the trap. You're making yourself the victim. Do you really want to play that card? I surely hope not, because we know how this will end. And don't think for 1 second that that was your plan when we got back together. Now, the both of you's game over. Really? We'll see about that. And as the officers came in with Kevin, and they all saw. Yes, we will. Meanwhile, in the waiting area near Jesse's room, Lauren and Steve are talking. You let me worry about my wife while you focus on your husband. I just want him back. He will come back soon. And as Carol came to Lauren and Steve this, and they both saw her. What's going on? Honey, I thought you were home. I was in the chapel and I heard there was a shooting roaming about the hospital. By the way, Carol, take a wild guess who's back from the grave. Stefan. Stefan? You mean it's Kyle's twin brother, Stefan? Yeah, he's been waiting all this time to make a major comeback. Anyways, excuse me, I gotta go. And as Lauren turned and walked away. And as Carol and Steve continued talking. Unbelievable. I have already had enough to deal with my son fighting for his life, and now this maniac is running about the hospital causing mayhem all over. And as Carol sits on wall for her husband. You got that look on your face. One that I should really worry about. I need to tell you something, and you're not gonna like it. Meanwhile, in Helen's room, Helen's thinking while looking at the sonogram at the picture. Just as CJ came in, and he closed the door, and came to her his wife this, who saw him. Hey, how are you? Well, I've been good. And she gave CJ the photo. That's our baby. Well, in form. Looks nice. And he gave the picture back to her. Thanks for coming. Even if wrong, I told you, we're in this together. And as CJ went and sat next to Helen. I have never felt this feeling in my life. And now that I have, I gotta say, it feels good. Good. Now what's really bugging you? His sister. I knew it. Which one? Gwen. It seems she's determined more than ever to find me out. I don't give a damn about her or any of my sister's opinion about you. I just wish to respect my decision just like my brothers. Well, one thing I can tell you, Matt and Sean are on our side, unlike Rachel, Jen, or Gwen, or even Grace. Once we had this baby, I was kind of hoping we'd leave LA. Wait, you want to leave town? I am tired of living in the shadow of people trying to root oil. Not gonna happen, okay? I'm not letting nobody jeopardize our marriage in any way. But if you want to leave town, then I'm with you 100%. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Nate's apartment in the living room, Mary and Nate are talking. Oh, I see now. You and Maria are still together. Yeah, I love her. Wow, look, I didn't mean to say it like that. I am trying to be a better person. It's fine, I get it. At least I had to try, Mary. You know I will always love you, no matter what. And that's the truth. Look, I need to head to the hospital and see how my sister's faring. And as Mary got up, that's impossible. And as Nate also got up, seeing it's on lockdown due to the shooter, I'd be fine. I have a way in. And as Mary head out, wait. And as Mary stopped, just as Nate came to where Mary is, and she turned and faced him. Nate, please don't do this, okay? You made your intentions quite clear on how you feel. No, it's not that. I want to make certain everything is going fine, okay? You are the mother of my child, so why don't you let me drive you there? Besides, I have business of my own to take care of there. Then let's go. And as Nate went and got his stuff, and came back to where Mary is, who got her stuff. And as they went and left Nate's flat. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Isabella and Vince are talking. How are you gonna do that? Trust me, I have ways of persuading. Look, as much as I appreciate your help, I'm not taking no for an answer. You deserve happiness in your life. Look, if Gwen found out what happened to you and what you went through, then she'll reconsider her marriage to Eric. And as Vince has a flashback of him, Gwen, and Eric are talking. Dude, I am truly sorry for the ordeal you have to face. But the fact of the matter is, Eric don't. He needs to know the truth. It's fine, guys. Obviously, you two lot are talking about your marriage, and it's a flashback ending with Isabella sent some wrong Vince. You okay? Yeah. Look, I trust you, Isabella. So, do what you must. Anyways, I'm gonna head home. And as Vince got up, so did Isabella. Take care of yourself. It'll get better in time. And as Vince turned and walked away. Just as Isabella got her iPhone out and opened and pulled up the picture of an unknown baby. And as she quickly closed the picture and called someone. Hey, it's me. I need to see you.